Everyone, welcome back to Comlands Challenge, not the 200 horsepower one. Just about 7 in the evening here, day 3 December. Scrump's already in. I think he's heavy at the logging. Join in with the guys and see what we can do.
Is not over here, you don't, Doc. They're all freezing to death over here.
It's the same temperature.
Good evening, Jamie, or afternoon for you.
It's still evening, 7:50.
Okay.
No, we get a lot of South Africans come here and work on farms.
How you doing, Jimmy?
They all got kicked off their farms or something down there. Their farms got taken away from them by the government.
Yeah, that's right. And given over to the locals.
Yeah, so they
Scrump, you couldn't buy that little center plot of trees. That kind of sucks.
No, it's
It's
you
a
can
junk
only buy.
junction.
Yeah, you can't buy the centerpiece.
It's a road junction or something.
That's to do with the junction, I guess. Yeah.
Seems strange though, Scrump. Like, what are you going to do with it?
I have no idea, but
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not like you're going to be able to do much with it.
No, but I think it's just part of the road system of the map.
Without an absolute fortune in landscaping, because it's all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
That little bit. All you're going to do is knock the tree, isn't it? Pardon me.
Oh, my fence is back up in the air for my chicken pen.
Went sky high again.
Yep.
Fence is back up in the air. Did you landscape?
Yeah. Landscape place. You'll catch up if you look at my stream in a minute there.
Hang on, are you on?
Yeah. Logan, you've come to the dark side.
Have you I'm not seeing it come up in the in Johnny's.
It's up in mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do I have to refresh or something then? I thought so, because I'm in voice. Oh, hang on. There we go.
How's the fence
Oh, here we go.
doing that?
No, it's just come up now.
Yeah. I don't know. That's where my problem. But even look, the fence I placed.
Hang on.
My last.
Seems like a map problem.
Yeah.
Listen, fences in multiplayer are always a problem. And fences in multiplayer, if you landscape heavily, which is what's happened there,
Oh yeah, you can see when you see it.
it's following the old line of the land.
Yeah.
And that's what they do.
Anyway.
Which is the one that Ian's done. The chicken pen that Ian's done won't suffer from that.
No, because it's
Right,
gonna.
because it won't be hammering the ground down to place it. But generally in multiplayer, if you're where's my tractor? Yeah, if you're yeah, you need to limit the amount of fencing and stuff you put down, and the amount of landscaping you do to put buildings down.
Yeah, and I did quite a bit of landscaping there.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, if Brummy's chicken pen worked right from the off, you wouldn't have had to do any landscaping, and it would have just gone into the terrain as it's supposed to.
I think the dark side definitely has cookies slugging.
Yeah, Oreos had Oreos after supper tonight.
Oh, he switched sides.
Yeah, he went to the dark side.
Yeah.
He knows who does the schedule, though, see?
Oh,
He does his what? Oh, his rotor at work. Yeah.
4:30 a.m. every morning for him from now on. I don't know. Some people like that. I prefer to get up, get work out of the way, and then go home early.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to show up till like 11 and then work till 9 o'clock at night, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't do that. I turn up about 11 and work till about 7. 6, 7.
No, I like to show up at 5 in the morning.
Oh, let's take these ones down here. Well, break out my trusty chainsaw.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Put my torch on my helmet. And
Away you go. Mind you, as there's 2 of you, it might be worth going through
Alright, there.
till morning.
There.
I'm good going for a few minutes here yet, just to get the
It's
little
so
jobs
scrumpy.
done.
He's trying to save Lisa.
Well, you guys can fast forward through the nights now, or?
No, sleep through the night.
Sleep, yeah.
Yeah. We did a community poll amongst ourselves here and decided that
What?
There's
there was
a lot going on.
there was a lot of watching grass grow.
A lot of watching grass grow. Yep.
No,
I mean,
Johnny
that
and I,
will only be less, but
I think it was 19. Johnny and I and like 2 or 3 other people played on a server that ran 24 hours a day on, I think, 5x. Or maybe it was 1x. Maybe it just ran 1x all day long.
Yep.
So that, because we started it at like our normal kind of start time. So that, yeah, I think it was 1x and it stayed on all the time. And we did that so that you could have daylight every time you logged on, unless you logged on at a weird time. And we played it for like a month. But every day, Johnny and I log on. We mow the grass, ted the grass, bale the grass. Sometimes we'd silage the grass. We had 3 fields, that's all we'd ever do. And them other guys, I don't know, they must have been on a lot because they had like half of the map they were working. All we ever had time was, because Johnny shows up for a couple hours and he has to go. At the most, usually it's like an hour or so.
can you think of any other jobs than mixing paints, Jamie? Because Logan says there's no one that wants paid at 4:30 in the morning, but there must be another job he can do.
Well, there's always,
Shuffling snow or
there's always toilets that need scrubbing, and
Well, that'd be the best time, right? Because then there'd be nobody in the store.
yeah.
When I worked at McDonald's and I did maintenance, I think I showed up at 5 in the morning. You've unexpectedly left the course. Well, where the hell were you headed?
Doc, was that for just one store or for several?
Just one. I only did the weekend maintenance part.
Okay.
I didn't do like the actual maintenance, I guess we'll call it. I did the daily maintenance. So I didn't wash windows, I didn't do any of the, any type of repairs or anything like that. I just, I showed up, and I put everything where it was supposed to be, because at night when they close, they put all the dishes out and everything. So I get everything stocked up, all the coolers and freezers would be stocked, and then I would get everything turned on, warmed up, filter all the oil vats. Of course,
right, yeah.
Take trash out,
Yeah,
sweep
yeah.
the park, sweep the parking lot, all that kind of stuff. That's what I did.
Right.
And I do that on Saturday and Sundays.
Okay.
I did everything. I worked every position at McDonald's. Yeah. Made the burgers, worked the drive-through, did everything. Open, close, all the different shifts.
Right.
Remember one night there was a snowstorm coming in, and I was the only dumb one that didn't call in. Ended up with
Yeah.
me and the manager. We closed the store at 8 o'clock, which normally they close at 11.
Yep.
But we closed it at 8 o'clock, and we still didn't get out of there till 1 in the morning, because it was just him and I closing the whole store.
Right. And how many was there normally?
You normally ran, well, normally you'd have 3 people till close and then a manager.
Right.
So you'd
Okay.
have 4 people. But a lot of times we'd have 2 other people that would be there till 10 or 11 o'clock too. Usually we'd have a couple extra helpers till at least 9. In the wintertime it was only like 9 because nobody really came in after 9. But ordinarily you close the store you start closing the store at 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? Start getting ready.
Thanks for the tip, Ian, on the auto drive and the dual driveway.
No, it were, did it?
Yeah, well, no, I played around just on my own, not on the server, but I'll do that, and that'll
Yeah.
make it that'll go up and down. Forget who it was. Somebody had a good tip. Might even be an auto drive guy, and how to set those ones up. And
Yeah, so there's a few good vids out there for it.
What were you doing?
well, trying to set up auto drive in Backroads County, you can't import it. You have to download the map, save it as a single player game with auto drive set up, and then bring it in. So you have to make your own courses in there.
Mm.
So just playing with some of that, making a few courses to run down some of the fields. Wonkel's been in doing some as well too.
I'm using it right now. I got 3 rock pickers going on course play and auto drive, and they get full. They go to the sell point, unload, and then they go right back to where they were.
Yep. I used auto drive on my single player save for Upper Mississippi River Valley and course play. That's how I unloaded my harvesters and brought them to the auger wagons of the trucks, and then I drove the trucks back and forth in the field.
I use course play to unload the combines, and I use auto drive to take the trucks to the silo. I've done auto drive with a forage harvester, both with hired worker, one with course play, and another one where I was driving it. All 3 scenarios there. The one that I drove was a little tougher for it to handle because I was doing things it wasn't used to. But it does do it. You just have to be patient with it because it kept backing up away from me because it thought I was gonna every time I stopped or got too far away from it or. On Alma here, it set up the courses, the initial courses, but I ended up deleting them all and remaking my own because most of them are unusable. The way that he did the splines for the hired worker works good for the hired worker, but the auto drive courses are on top of each other. So I've just been making my own on this map.
Yeah. And I think the auto drive courses that came with Backroads County, that you know, like your in the map ones that you use from Giants, like, you know, send a worker to this field. I think there's some issues with them because I played around with some of them and they went so far but not to the rest. It's almost like they were dead-ended.
Well, so what I've realized is that when you make them for Giants, they're not all the splines aren't connected in the maps. Because the Giants hired worker will jump from spline points, but auto drive doesn't do that. You have to put the curves and the junctions and all that in. So you have to go and find the broken spots in the splines and then connect them. And that I was doing that at first on Alma, and then I just decided to delete them all and remake my own. Because it's just too tough to try to refix what was kind of broken, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So auto drive's a bit like courseplay.
Auto drive.
You drive the route, do you?
Yep.
To record it.
It's the original courseplay is what it is, because courseplay was designed to drive a route. And then, I don't know, for some reason, they decided that, I don't know if part of the courseplay guys split off and started going and making this auto drive.
Yeah. But no, what I'm saying is, like, if you want to, say, go from your silo to a sell point, you have to drive it once, do you?
Yeah,
I mean, to record the route.
Yeah, you have to
And
record.
once you've done it, you can then name it and everything else, just like you do with courseplay if you're doing a field that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, Jamie, you know there's two different types of courses you record too, right? One way and two way.
Yeah, and that's what me and I were doing last night. I had done a couple just one-way courses, but then I did some dual ones. And I found you can change, by going to an intersection, you can change a whole spline and not changing one at a time.
Intersection.
So if you go to an intersection and you do the control, I have to bring it up again to see, but you do the control, you can change from one whole direction of the spline. So if you go to the intersection joint, click the intersection, and I think hold the control, then left click on the next one over. You had to change it from a single way to a dual for the whole thing to the end of the next intersection. So you don't have to go redo the whole course again. It's like an edit function.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, because what I've had to do on Alma here is I've got north and southbound traffic, 2-lane traffic.
Yep.
But then the bridges are single lane, so I had to merge them into a single, dual way path. Plus a lot of my field paths are all dual path. I haven't had much trouble with it. It seems to wait.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to run into each other, so
I like it. Like, for example, last night I did that hay contract. So I drove one tractor to field 54 on the bottom of the map, set up a 54 weight point, and then just sent the rest to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked the field with courseplay and worked myself, and then I sent them home with some courseplay or using auto drive. I know Johnny thinks it's cheating because you're not farming yourself, but
I don't know. I do everything. I just farm manage when I play single player. I don't really need to drive the tractor. I just like to look at it.
Now you said tractor. Don't you mean tractors, plural?
Well, I can only drive one at a time, but you know, I've got 10 or 12 of them, and half the time I've got like 6, 7 of them all working at the same time. Plus, I don't count like the tractor and loader I've got up in, you know, next to the greenhouses or, you know, stuff like that. I've got another tractor that's sitting on the pressure washer all the time. I don't really count those as you know, usable tractors. They're just kind of there. You use them 2-3 times a year.
So I gotta ask you, what kind of a tractor would you have sitting in a pressure washer, like a T6 or something?
No, Farmall M or an H. I don't know. I mean, look, an M or an H. It's a Super H. Yeah, it's just hooked to the GDX's pressure washer trailer. And then I'll hook it to the GDX service trailer if I have to take it somewhere. Basically like having a pickup, except it goes a lot slower.
How was your sheep and chickens when you came in, Scrump? Were you all right, bud?
Yeah, they were alright. Yeah. Still had some food left over, so it's all good.
I'll take the blame. I'm the one that actually slept, but
Ah, it's alright. I just didn't realize, I didn't think of it. That's basically it. And I was like, well, I'll be fine till Tuesday with the amount of food there's left.
They don't die.
And just
do they?
didn't think of the sleep trigger at all.
no.
Because if you would have said like, oh, we might sleep in an hour or whatsoever, then I would have definitely fed him before I left. You know?
Yeah, I wasn't, but somebody came in and was like, Jesus, it's dark, and clicking up bales, and
Yeah, I seen it on stream.
Oh, I got traffic jam again. This map is not very good for traffic here. I may have to redo my auto drive course and just put one lane down Main Street because it doesn't. There's like parked cars on the shoulder and they always get run into. No, I like that auto drive. Oh. I was practicing my excavator skills this morning. I'm getting ready to come on and do some logging on Backwoods.
all right.
The only thing I don't like about it on here is that if you, like I had the mulcher head on the excavator and I was taking trees out with it, and if I hit against the tree and I turned it, the counter rotate for some reason, which I don't understand. It's almost like there's no traction on the tracks. There's that tape measure mod on there.
Nope.
That sucks.
7 paces. 6. See right here where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all I've been doing.
You just count to 7.
Count to 7 in my head. So you may hear me muttering the odd time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been pretty good so far. A few times I've gone over the 8. But I don't have me a fancy machine that I can cut with, see? He's
Why,
rich.
is somebody else?
I started off with the chainsaw, and I was like, nah, this is not gonna work for me.
Too much like hard work.
Nah, but the measurement mod is not on either, so you're cutting, and then it's 6 meters 50, then it's 7 meters 50, then it's 8 meters 10. You have to recut it. Yeah. And now with the Ponzi, everything is just 8 meters. And it will pay off, because we will get more money for the lugs.
Yeah, after you
What-
pay $500,000 for the stupid thing.
No, I leased it.
What's your
Oh.
lease? What's your lease cost per?
First day, 19,000 to get it. But every other day, 3,600. So sell 2 logs and you got it back.
Yep. I just didn't feel there was going to be enough logging on the map to maintain it, to keep it.
Nah, but I don't want to keep it. I just want to get rid of all the trees, sell it again.
guys
I'm not
put a
I'm not
rule
interested
in?
in keeping the Ponzi.
Or just have it leased, bought for the map. Everybody use it.
Nah. No fun in that. Johnny would hog it.
I can't see that happening.
Yeah, maybe the last person you'd see in it.
Believe the words.
I love run.
Got stuff to come out of quite a bit there from him.
I love running that Scorpion. Give me a whole field of trees.
Well, there's quite a bit of fields where I'm at the moment, so it's just a faster way of cutting them. No, I want to get rid of the trees, not and then after that cut the grass and not gonna put trees back in. So it's just a one-time bonus, so to say.
Yeah. And that's what, for me, the trees were something to do when we were looking for things to do. Like right now, I'm waiting for my silage to turn tomorrow, and I'll go sell silage.
Yeah.
Be right back, guys.
All right, bud.
All right, Ian.
Picking rocks is just a losing adventure here.
Yeah, that grew old fast for me.
Well, this is an abnormal situation with having almost all my fields being plowed. The whole idea is that if I have to pick them up, because you got to make your own rules for yourself. So if I have to pick them up, that encourages me not to plant corn or vegetables and not to plow. But I bought this past winter, I bought like 3 or 4 large plots of land because I made so much money. Really need to buy a new combine. The poor thing's got 120 something hours on it.
What are you running?
2388 case. I bought it because it was cheap, and I've had it ever since. I should just get a second one is what I should do, but I want a bigger one because I only have an 8-row corn head and a 25-foot flex head. I'd like to get up to a 12-row corn head. Which, I don't know, in real life you can run a 12-row corn head on a 2388. But it's funny because when they were new you could do that, but nowadays you can't do that anymore because the yields are so much higher. And the corn heads are so much heavier. Case IH actually built a whole series of corn heads that they had to essentially recall because the row units were, when they field tested it, it was out in a low yielding year in Kansas. And then when they got it into northwestern and northeastern corn, it just cracked the row units and everything else and busted them because they weren't heavy enough. Well, a lot of those grain corn varieties now got like little tree stalks for, corn stalks. They've kept making the hybrids have a sturdier, heavy-duty stalk because, you get a windstorm and it would blow the corn down. But now you're getting varieties that are like tree trunks.
Time is it there for you, Scrum? 11:30?
No, too late. 30 minutes past midnight.
Oh, 12:30.
Yep. I'm gonna go soon. Gotta go work early tomorrow, so.
I am so confused at this precision farming map. Like, I've got like red lines all over the place and some green lines here. It's like so scattered. Actually, can't Courseplay do your samples for you?
Yep.
Hmm. Wonder how that works.
Forget what I did it on, what map I tried it on. It worked. Just detects it like a tool.
Hmm.
Yeah, Johnny, I don't think Scrump wants to sleep right away because he's got a machine rented.
I'm okay to sleep soon. Just not for like 2-3 nights in a row.
No.
So there's only that one thing, isn't there? The one sampler that goes on the side by side.
Yeah, there's mod ones you can get, but there is only one in game. Scaria.
Yeah. The scariest scout. And then I'll have to put that on a gator, right?
You can put it on a tractor.
Yeah, it should go on the tractor. I use it on the tractor.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do. If I want to have another excuse to have another old tractor hanging around.
Could you not use one of the ones that you already have?
No, they're
No,
all in use, Jamie. No, that's not possible.
They're already hooked to something.
Oh, so you weld everything onto the 3-point hitch.
Well, once those pins goes in, they don't come out. They're so hard to get out. Well, I got this 1206 that came out on Mod Hub. Maybe we ought to put that on there. Spiffy looking tractor.
Yeah, we're just going to sleep to January 1st is all we're going to do, Johnny, if we do sleep.
No flashing lights on it. What is wrong with them? Damn it. What else we got? Thermal H. Oh, I could get the little Fergie 35. think I'd rather have a gator. And there's a lot of cool little tractors that I need to have. Alright, well, I gotta eat and do all that kind of stuff, so I'll catch you guys next time.
All right, bud. Good night.
Yeah, I'll leave your stream going so you get the view.
Appreciate it.
Alright, see you guys later.
All right, see you,
later,
Duck.
pal.
Night, Doc.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and head off for today.
All right, bud.
Call it a night. If you want to sleep through the night, that's okay with me, Jamie.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Do you want to sleep through the night now? That way you can check your animals for food and all that kind of stuff. And
That's okay, but they should be fine. I feed it them fully, so
Okay. I'm
we can do that if
Okay.
you're near the trigger.
Yep. What do you want to do? 7?
Yeah, 7 is good.
I think this is better. We're able to sleep a little bit. It's more snow. Yay.
Yay. Yeah, server's still running for like 4 more hours or 3.5 more hours, so that's times 3. So in game it will be like 15 o'clock when we start Saturday.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, my animals are fine for now.
Okay.
Right, gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone for being there, and I'll catch you next time.
Yep, catch you later.
Night all.
Alright, gentlemen, you all have a good day tomorrow, and a good day as well for tonight, for the gentlemen that are still on a bit longer.
As well.
I'll catch you later, gentlemen. Have a good one.
You too.
Night.
Good night, Scrump.
Good night.
All silage. Off to market we go.
What are you taking the market, James?
I think my silage is all ready to
Oh,
go.
okay, yeah. Yeah, Scrump sold a load of his earlier. That's what started the purchasing of everything.
The log and boom.
Yeah, it was the silage that started it. We got a few quid in and bought another plot of land with some trees on.
Yeah, he bought 2 plots, I see.
Yeah, that was after the logging started.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one he bought from the silage, and then once he started logging, he swapped to the prompts. He was rolling in. Oh, that's a lot better.
You said tonight we're talking about the favourite film soundtracks. For me, Tank Girl has to be up there.
My grass should be ready to cut too. The how was your day, Gizmo?
Yeah, busy, mate, and wet.
Wet? That's a lot of rain.
Yeah, a lot of rain. Hasn't stopped since Sunday, really. So it eased off a bit this afternoon, but it was still raining on and off. And it's still raining now when I just let the dog out. Right, it can only get drier, that's all I can say. Which will be good if it does.
Go to work, son. This will get us to our next plot of land here, I think.
Oh, the silage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trailer does look ridiculous though, doesn't it? With the way that stacks that them bales.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's like the Bali Springs one that I dolly trained those two together.
Yeah, yeah.
JCB fast track would be nice to have right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's such a slow grind, isn't it?
It
When
is.
you're starting from scratch. Which is basically what you're doing with 10 grand.
Yep. It's been fun. And you know what? I've done this before. I started on what was there was Ravenport and Felsberg was the two maps in.
Yeah.
I started on
Yeah.
Felsberg. I started on Felsberg with a tractor and a trailer, and did contracts and built up
Yeah.
from that one there. But it lost its interest quick. But this one here is keeping me there because we're all going against each other, so you're kind of driving to beat the other guy a little bit. Somehow I opened my door on my tractor. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah. Funny how you get all these little add-ons that you never knew were there because you've done something by mistake.
Yeah.
Probably mouse button.
It's my joystick. It's my left joystick. The two bumpers.
Oh, of course you're using a controller, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, so I'm trying to think because you say it's 12:30, well 12:45 in the morning there now.
No, it's
10 to 12.
I'm 11:45.
11:45.
Scrumpf is 12:45.
Okay. Yeah, so 12.
He's an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, because it's only 8:45 here now. We lose. We gained an hour this week, so we're pushed ahead. So that means if it's only 12 for you guys there now, the server actually runs to midnight tonight, not to 11 o'clock my time.
Right.
Because it's 3 a.m. UK time that it shuts
Oh,
down.
okay. I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
There's a curb stop there. That wasn't a crash, Logan. That was just a graze. We don't count them, buddy.
Grace.
Reminds me, I gotta check and see where did Scrump end up for money. 142.
Yeah, but he's bought 2 fields.
Yep.
As well in this session.
Yep.
So he's made a few quid.
Yep. He's up
Selling
to
his silage and all that.
yeah. He's up to 5 fields. I'm hoping this load of silage they have in storage, I can get up to 250 of sales. So it's gonna make for a boring stream, boys, because all I want to do is go back and forth at the sell point.
Get a bigger trailer.
Well, I'm thinking about that. So I kept
They
checking.
stack too high. They do.
They do. And I said that last stream. I'm tempted to get one of those trailers I use in Valley Springs because I can use it for crop as well. But right now, this is part of that grind that Gizmo was talking about.
Yeah, you can get away with 3 rows, but 4 rows, the tension straps don't hold very well.
No.
Jamie, have you got further to go to the shop
No,
than Scrump?
yeah, I do. I'll bring up
Yeah.
my map here for a second. I'll show you.
You know, just your journey seems to be taking longer than his did.
Yeah, Johnny and Scrump both bought the plots of land near the farm. So you'll see in a second. I'll bring it up here. So Scrump is going from from
near
field
the
30
sell
up.
point.
So he's going one field across to get to the sell point. I'm going
Yeah.
3 fields across to get to the sell point pretty near.
Right.
Well,
right.
yeah, a little more. And I bought because my eye is on field 13 here. This is a flat.
He was selling his in a different place because he was selling his loose.
Yes. Yeah, he was styling around the corner
He
here.
was going into like there was loads of bays of crop
Yeah,
material.
You'll see in a
like,
second. I'm
like silage bays.
Yeah, right along here. You'll see me in a second whenever he catches up there. That's where your wood chips and stuff goes to.
Oh, so you're right in the top corner.
Yep.
Right.
So I took that because when I bought it, there's that big field, but it had a small piece of woodland on it as well. That's what
Right,
what I cleared and planted for one.
Yeah. Right. That's where he was selling.
Stop putting all this wood cut. Look what they're putting on the sale. You'll see here in a second. They're putting stuff on that's for a wood map.
Yeah, the timber thing that was on earlier.
Yeah, but there's a
the runner thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? A grinder?
No, that's a bigger version of the hauler too, where you cable winch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Does seem a bit odd as well. Also, I noticed that if you've got mods in your folder that you're never going to use, then you should really get rid of them. Because what happens is they crop up in the sale.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Because like on the map I'm playing at the minute, the next truck came up. You know, which I'm never going to use on this map. It's too slow. And bits and pieces like that. I think we need to have a clear out of the mods. Right, once this is full, that's going to do me.
Marker C is blocked by an object.
Hello, Logan.
Howdy.
Hey, Logan.
Oh, he's in chat. Hi, Logan.
I thought the boss had arrived.
Which one?
There's only one.
There's only one boss on this server.
Be right back, guys.
All right, bud.
We'll sort the missus out.
Yep, see you soon, Ian.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump off anyway, so
Alright, bud.
catch you
Take
soon.
care.
Cheers, mate. Be good.
Gotta set this just to pick up silage, I think.
Oh, are some of them not fermented then?
Well, I'm just getting in it because it's coming on, so if I set my material
They're
type.
collectible though, those sheds, aren't they? I thought they split the grass and the silage.
I think all these are, but some of them up there were saying just not quite. Keep checking the sales to see something good shows up though, but
No, but it's nothing's been popping up
no.
in either map really. Not even the one I'm playing on.
No?
No. There was a tractor, but I didn't realise that this sort of stuff changes when the month changes.
Yes.
I didn't realise that was a thing. So by the time I had enough money, it had already gone
Yeah.
out of the sale.
See, I debated at one point woods, you'll see coming up on the screen in a minute here, up by the shop. And it's only 97,000, but I scouted it, and now if you bought a Ponzi or leased a Ponzi, it may be worth it. But you can't get to all the trees that are on it. There's some that are bordered that you can't use, and it's not as populated as you would hope it was for the size of the land, that you're not going to be able to farm when you're done, right? This is getting a little brighter now.
Yeah. How much did you get? for that lot, Jamie?
Geez, I think it was 16,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all right.
And this field I'm cutting it's his first full cut with planet grass, so it's going to yield good too.
So yeah. You talking about this forest on the right? Yeah.
No, way back. Oh, it maybe. Yeah, it's just I just passed it. Sorry. Yeah, up near the shop. I brought my map up full screen. You'll see it in a second here. It's up on the other side of the shop. It kind of borders a little bit around it.
Oh, it's right up the shopping area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. So I see. You can buy that
Yeah, that little.
around that area.
Yeah. It's like.
That cop or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. It's.
On 90. No, is that? I don't know. 42 is that?
I think it looks like 42. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, 42.
Yeah. And that gives you the whole area around the shop.
Yes, but you can't farm it all. I gotta go babysit that other little dude for a second there, moves a few bales or something maybe. You can't farm it all. So once you buy it, once you take the logs off it, you're pretty much done. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. So it's just a land clearing exercise.
Yeah.
And a bit of grass cutting. Right, I'm going to jump out, mate.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you soon.
We'll be chatting to you.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too.
Speak to you soon.
Thanks for
Good
dropping
night,
in, bud.
Logan.
Appreciate it.
Take care, mate. Bye.
What's going on? Battery's just dead on my controller. Yeah.
You not got enough bales?
What's that?
You not got enough bales?
Not yet.
His bales are like Pokemon. He's got to catch them all.
Caught up. I gotta get the ones that are there. Gonna have to probably go by the end of the day for turned from grass to silage. They're probably pretty close, but I'll bail these guys, leave them on the field, and start carting some more of those.
It's 10 after 9, which means it's time to fly in one direction for 45 minutes, drop 2 bombs, and fly for 45 minutes in the opposite direction.
Isn't that what autopilot's for?
Yep. And this will be the first one I think I've streamed in about a month now. I will be back later.
Alright. I don't know how late I'll be going tonight, but I'll watch for you.
Alright.
Alright, buddy. Have a good time.
Night, Logan.
See ya.
Right.
Not going to buy it yet, Ian, just in case some corker of a tractor comes up in the sale.
Don't blame you.
How was your day?
Pretty quiet, really. Went to see the vampire today.
To what? The doctor?
Went to have blood taken.
Ah. Oh,
Excuse me a minute.
no problem.
Uh-oh. Right, I'll be down in a bit then. Alright. Yeah, I'll be down in a bit. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. Bye. Sort her out in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I've done a double gate.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then Gizmo says, have you got a single? Right, fine. So now I'm doing a single.
It's a nice smooth animation on it.
Yeah, it's not bad actually, as you say. Well, I filmed it in OBS and thought, oh, I'll put that up. Well, it doesn't load a video. Just gives you a link.
Oh,
So I thought, right, convert it into a GIF because that'll work. So that's what I did. Just took what I needed. The length and the good thing about a GIF, it loops, so it just keeps going.
this is where a square baler is nice if it would wrap. Rolling down the hill away from you. The rest of those are still grass. Yeah, I'm coming.
Slowly.
I'll pull a few of these off to the side and stack them a minute away anyway. So what were you tinkering at today? Just the gate or anything else?
The other gate. I was sorting that out. What else was I doing? I was looking at something else. I was generally just putting detail to the gate that I've done. Looked a bit silly without bolts on it to hold it together.
Yeah, it's the details.
Well, that's it. It's all about the detail. Makes it stand out from the rest.
Yep.
Right, back in a minute. Go and just sort the messes out.
Yeah, no problem, bud. Welcome back, bud. Don't know if Johnny's coming on here. Was he on early at all, you know, Ian, or?
I'm not too sure actually. I know he flashed up that he was on Farm Sim, and then next minute he flashed up again that Anon. So
Yeah, I think he just did Farms in to see if the map was in or not. You know what I mean?
right.
Helps drop the mower when you cut the grass.
Yeah. That is very true.
Yeah.
not using the other GPS?
It kept messing up. We'd actually inactivated the mod on the server.
Oh, so it's messing up in multiplayer.
Yeah, it would you'd almost have to reset at the end of every field sometimes.
That's no good.
Yeah, or every row, sorry, yeah. Johnny tried it, I tried it, and I liked it. I liked the idea behind it. I liked how it worked.
Yeah.
But it didn't, it just, whether it was a multiplayer thing or we have a mod conflict with this and something on here, I don't know.
It's possible. Possible there was a conflict. I've never really had a problem with it, but then I only ever really used it single player.
Yeah.
Can you do miss rows with GPS?
I don't think so. And-
See, this is where that has an advantage.
Yeah,
you see.
that's what I liked about it. You could skip 2 rows, just hit the button and it skip 2 rows. But
Yeah.
I come to the end, it would skip. I'd have to go in and press it again to get it to reload again, and it would work.
Was that using it on the pad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. You might find it's the sensitivity and the closeness of the buttons that causes that conflict. Also, I found in single player, if I'm pressing to drive and press to turn, it switches it off. So yes, using it on a tablet, brilliant, but you've got to let go of the accelerator to do a different command.
Okay.
That's what I found.
I'm gonna have to go. Ian, I got a fire call, bud.
Right, okay, bud, you take care.
All right, thank you. I'll
Alright,
quit.
you take care on that fire.
Yeah, I shouldn't be long. We'll see.
It is.
Thanks, bud.
Alright, catch you later, bye bye.